All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today we're going to unlock one of the most powerful tools in the English language, the past simple tense. And trust me, it's way more than just a grammar rule. It's a time machine. So let's just jump right in with a little riddle. What on earth could connect William Shakespeare, the entire Roman Empire, and, well, whatever you were doing yesterday? It sounds impossible, but the answer is actually hiding in plain sight.
That's it. You all used the past simple. Shakespeare wrote plays, the Romans built roads, and you did something. Today, we're going to break down exactly how this amazing tense works so you can get the hang of it for good.
I really want you to think of the past simple as your own personal time machine. It lets you jump back to any point in the past, point at something, and just say, that happened, and it's finished. It's clean, it's clear, and it is done. So here's the official breakdown. We use the past simple for any action, any state, or any habit that is completely and totally finished. That's the magic word. It's not happening now. It's not still going on. It had its moment, and that moment is now in the past.
All right, let's start with its number one job, talking about something that happened at a specific known time. Think of it like putting a digital timestamp on a memory.
It really just boils down to this super simple two-step formula. You start with a finished action, like she traveled, and then you just connect it to a specific time in the past. To Brazil last summer. And boom, that's a perfect past simple sentence. It's really that direct. Think of these words as little secret codes. When you see phrases like yesterday, last week, or in 2010, they are giant flashing signs telling you what to do. A little alarm should go off in your grammar brain that says, aha, past simple time.
Okay, but what if you don't have a timestamp? Does the whole thing fall apart? Nope. The past simple is just as crucial for giving the juicy details behind some news or for talking about history where the exact moment isn't really the point.
Just imagine you tell your friend, I've injured my arm. What's the very first thing they're going to ask? How, right? The past simple gives them that answer. I fell while riding my bike. It's the specific, finished event that caused the whole situation.
And this brings us right back to that opening riddle. We don't need to say when Shakespeare wrote his plays. It's just a historical fact that's done and dusted. Same thing for the Romans and their roads. The past simple is pretty much the official tense of history.
Okay, now this is where the tense gets really, really cool. If you want to tell a story, I'm telling you, the past simple is your absolute best friend. It lets you lay out events one after the other, creating a narrative that's easy and exciting to follow.
Picture a scene in a movie. What happens first? He opened the door. One simple action. It sets the stage, and it builds a little bit of suspense. It makes you lean in and think, what's next?
He stepped inside. See? The second action follows the first one perfectly. We are building a crystal clear chronological story. We see the character moving forward. There's zero confusion about the order of events.
And finally, he turned on the lights. Opened, stepped, turned. With just 3 little verbs in the past simple, you've basically created a mini-movie in someone's head. That's the kind of power we're talking about here.
Okay, stick with me now, because this is where the past simple gets a little weird. And honestly, kind of magical. It turns out it isn't just for talking about what was real. We also use it to talk about what isn't real at all. For dreams, for wishes, for all those what-if scenarios. Check out the verb here. If I had more money. We're using a past verb, had, to describe a present situation that is imaginary. I don't have the money right now, but I'm dreaming. This structure is called the second conditional, and it's basically our key to exploring alternate realities.
And it's the same idea here. I wish I spoke French. By using the past tense spoke, you're creating a little bit of distance from your current reality. You don't speak French now, but you want to. It's such a great way to express that feeling of longing.
And let's do one more to really lock it in. Her reality is a small apartment. Her wish is for a larger one, so she uses had, that past verb, to describe her present desire. The takeaway? The past simple doesn't just look back, it helps us dream forward.
Okay, to wrap things up, let's go over a few common slip-ups, but don't think of these as mistakes. Think of them as opportunities to power up your English and make it even more precise. This is the big one, you guys. If you have a specific time marker, like last year, you have to use the past simple. I visited. The present perfect tense, I have visited, is for when you don't say when. So just remember that rule. Timestamp means past simple, every single time. And here are a few other quick power-ups for you. You say, she traveled last summer, not she travels. Past time, past verb. It's that simple. And check out this last one. This is a real pro move. For a background action, you use the past continuous. I was cooking dinner. That sets the scene. And the main event that interrupted it? When you called. That interruption is the past simple, doing its job perfectly.
So when you put it all together, it's pretty clear that the past simple is so much more than some boring grammar rule. It's the key that unlocks your memories, lets you tell incredible stories, and even helps you give a voice to your biggest dreams.
And that leaves us with one final question for you. Now that you have this tool, what are you going to do with it? If you could use the past simple to tell any story at all, real or imagined, from your life or from history, what would be the very first thing you did? The past is all yours.